Hello viewers, thank you for joining us once again on today's episode, and what we'll be talking about today is common sense. Common sense. It's not everyone that has common sense, and no matter your education, you might not have common sense. Somebody that is not even educated, has not gone into school since he or she was born, might have common sense more than you that even studied up to master's level. Common sense is not common. It's not for everybody. Common sense is very important. Common sense is even more important than the so-called education. Because when you have common sense, then you have simpler approach to problems. You can get things solved easily because you have the common sense. But when you lack common sense, you can take eternity in trying to solve a problem. And so we're going to buttress it with this short story. There are these friends, there are four. They did not go to school, but they have a master that told them that they can become whatever they want to become when they know skills, when they have different skills that are not common, skills that people do not have around. And this man kept teaching them, tutoring them. But among these four friends, three of them had these skills that no matter how damaged something is, they can fix it back. One of them, even a broken pot, something that is lifeless, he can do it in such a way that the thing is going to come together and become okay. A broken pot can come together as a whole one again. And the other one has the skill of putting life in a dead thing. Maybe human or animal that is dead. When he wants to revive it, he has the power to revive it. And the third friend has this skill of restoring flesh, restoring beauty back to an ugly situation. But this fourth friend doesn't really have anything. He wished to know how to do something, but he doesn't really know. And so one day, these friends decided to go outside of this town to explore. And their boss invited the four of them and told them that, okay, as you guys are leaving, I won't stop you, but you have to be careful. Don't misuse your skills. Apply common sense. A wise man thinks before he acts. Always think before you act. So they all left. As they were leaving, they got somewhere and it was night. So they decided to stay. They stayed, and the next morning, it was bright and they saw some skeleton on the floor. One of them said, oh, this skeleton looks like human. The other said, no, this skeleton looks like a lion's. And they said, okay, let's know the kind of skeleton it is. One of these friends that has skills to bring skeletons together, to bring broken things together, did some enchantments and brought this skeleton together. Lo and behold, it was the skeleton of a lion. And the other friend said, oh, me, I have a skill to bring flesh back to this lion. Let me do it. Since my friend has done his own, he has a good skill, he has done, let me try mine. He did some things, and the flesh of the lion came back to the lion, though the lion is still dead. And their fourth friend that doesn't have any skill has thought even more, far above what these other ones are thinking. All these three, what they are saying is, oh, I have a skill, let me just practice my skill. They are not thinking the way this fourth friend is thinking. And the third friend wanted to do his own skill by speaking life into the lion. But the fourth friend told them, don't forget the last word of our master. You have to think before you act. If you put life in this lion, what do you think will become of us? And they said, the third friend has not practiced his skill, said, you are not a good friend. My two friends have done theirs and you don't want me to do mine. So leave me alone, I will do it. The lion cannot hurt us. And so the fourth friend pleaded with them, please let me climb a tree so that you can perform your own skill. It's not that I don't want you to perform your skill. And he climbed on the tree so that I can have a clearer view of things that will happen. Eventually, the third friend performed his skill, breathed into the lion, and the lion got up, had life, and immediately he saw these three friends. He jumped on them, and the rest was story, because he ate them to the flesh. So now, among these four friends, who has skill? Who is wiser? Who has common sense? So let us be very, 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 very careful. Let us have this common sense. Let us pray to God to give us common sense. It's not common. Your education, no matter your education, even to PhD level, cannot give you common sense. Let us pray to God to give us common sense so that we can address issues easily. Thank you for joining us once again on today's episode, and we hope you like this video. Bye bye.